I got a new show, guys.
I'm taking over Colbert's report.
Okay, check you later.
Okay. Let me tell the story because we have some time. I'm gonna tell the story. So, Mark of the Beast, right? You guys are fucking tired of hearing about this film, but we're kind of at the end of its run, you know. So, Mark of the Beast was in a few festivals. It was in New England Underground. Went in the Maverick Movie Awards. It won a Special Effects Award. Played at Anthology Film Archives, Syracuse Horror Film Festival, like a couple others. But it didn't get into as many festivals as the last film I did, which was like Glenn and Betty. And in your career, you're always trying to take a step forward. And I was like frustrated, so I entered Worldfest Houston. The film had already come out. It was already out on DVD. And so it was like, fuck it. And I was deciding on whether to enter this film festival. And it's the kind of thing where... you know, what the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Yes.
And I was definitely bordering on that because I've been entering Worldfest Houston for years and years. Not with the same film, but repeatedly. And so I was like, I really don't want to part with this entry fee money, but I was like, this is the last thing I'm going to do with it. And I actually took the Blu-ray master and shipped that off as I had one other Blu-ray master, and I was like, I don't want to make a backup copy. I'm tired of people not seeing it how it was meant to be seen, and I fucking mailed off one of my master Blu-ray copies. So
ballsy move.
I did it. Months and months and months go by. I get an email. They say, you won a Remi Award. I was like, holy shit. And they're basically like, the award ceremony is Saturday. And it was like Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're so sorry. It was like the jury, you know, got like 5,000 entries this year, and we just couldn't get it out in time. The judges were still judging through this period. I was like, okay. So I was like, oh, fuck. And they're like, we're not going to tell you what you won or what level until you know the award ceremony. So we were trying to find.
Sorry to interrupt. Could you explain what the award level is?
Award levels. There's I don't know how many categories are. There's maybe a dozen categories, but there's a bronze level, a silver level, a gold level, a platinum level.
So platinum level is the top.
Platinum level is the top. And what was that? Oh yeah. So basically, me and Stephanie, my girlfriend, were trying to find a plane to Houston. Trying to somehow get a plane with like a day or two's notice, and just crazy amount of money, we just can't do it, you know. So we were told the awards were going to be posted at midnight on Saturday, midnight Texas time, right? So that's 1 p.m. here. So we couldn't go. We were bummed out. Stephanie, like, she bought like a fake red carpet, and she set it up while I was out of the apartment. I came back, and it was like a fake red carpet and like a fake trophy and stuff like that. It was like really sweet. So we waited up, and nothing was posted. I'm like, what? We didn't hear anything. All Sunday went by, nothing was posted. And then today, basically, she called them up, and they were like, well, there was one other call. They said, yeah, you know, they actually knew the film. They're like, oh yeah, the Kipling film. Yeah, we all really liked it. So whatever. So she calls up, and so I find out finally that Mark of the Beast won the Platinum Remi, which is the highest award, and it's in the independent video category. So it's not even a genre award. It's like the independent film.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So and it's that festival is one of the largest and oldest film festivals, and people like Coen Brothers and Ang Lee. There's an article about Steven Spielberg got his first award for Amblin, his first film, and George Lucas, blah blah blah. So anyway, awesome. So, I mean, it doesn't fucking mean I'm like those people, but to be a part of that,
better.
I'm like
Because you're art.
Fucking. But I don't know, man. So it was like a really fucking awesome send off, and what I'm really hoping is that when me and you team up to do more Be Jukes, that we can say, hey, look, man, I made this $6,000 film. We want to do something similar yarn horror, horror drama. We think we can do even better, and we won this Platinum Remi.
The same amount of money too. Like
yeah,
trying to do it for $6,000 as well.
Yeah, so that's my story.
Congratulations, that's pretty fucking awesome. Big. I mean, I think like because we had been talking about this that we thought maybe it'd be a makeup effect or something like that, which would still be a huge deal because I mean you helped create this world that in this world that was created was this monster.
Yep.
And if they would have won that would have still been a huge deal. But this is really big. I mean, because it's independent video, which that's pretty big. I mean,
it just means that it's like they're not because they're still a traditional film festival. They play 35 millimeter prints still, So it's independent video category, but it's like I mean I was and this is the thing that I mean, not to sound too douchey, but there's a picture of Ang Lee when he won and he had his Remi, and he won gold. I was like, fuck. I got the platinum.
Fuck you, Ang Lee.
Yeah, and the story of Spielberg when he won is that he was back then there wasn't that many film festivals. It was the third American film festival I think ever created. It was created in the 60s, and the Universal executives used to be down there, and apparently that's when they buddied up to Spielberg, was way back then.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So given, I'm fucking 37, and when all those people like Ridley Scott and Spielberg won their award, they were probably young, but...
No, it's still, I mean, yeah, you won, though.
So, yeah, fuck it. So, that's my story, and...
well, I mean, if that's like the last hurrah for Mark of the Beast, I think it's a really great send-off, like a nice way to, cap it off.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm really excited. So I'm like, oh, thank God. It's like I was saying, oh, I guess I'm not fucking insane for doing the same fucking thing for 15 years now.
You know what you have to do now? You have to get your Remi, and we need to see it right here on the...
Oh, yeah,
so
absolutely.
Display it. So,
absolutely. I get my Remi.
Yeah, put it right there so every podcast.
Boom.
Man. And then next we have to aim for the Stitcher Award, so we can put one right there next to it.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a top 5 movers, right? We were last week.
I think did we talk about that last week or no? Yeah, top 5 movers. It's a pretty big deal. We had jumped like 10,000 spots in the top 5, which is huge. I mean, that was a huge jump for us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of good things. Like, when we keep popping up in the top 4 over in Podbean in the TV film section.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy about it. I mean, it's like I mean, I think the only way to get here is the way we've done it. It's been almost 2 years now?
Over 2 years.
It's been over 2,
yeah.
So you do a podcast for fucking ever, and then people eventually start listening to it,
Yeah, and you hope that you get better with each episode as well, and that keeps bringing people back. They want to keep hearing you get better.
Yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, thanks everyone. Thank you guys for tolerating me.
Yeah, I'm
talking about that story. I'm just
awesome,
fucking psyched.
Well, I came in today and I was like, if Tom talks about fucking Mark of the Beast one more time. And then here you did. You talked about it. No,
see, he was smart. He was smart this time. He's like, I got some news I'm gonna tell, but I'm not gonna tell you now.
I'm not gonna wait.
Wait till the show.
It's totally awesome. I think it's a great accomplishment. Like I said, and if this is the last hurrah for Mark of the Beast, I think it's absolutely the perfect way to send it off.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. It's like you always want that progress. If you're not making progress with each film, you just feel like you're totally jerking off.
Yeah. Well, if you do a reprint of the DVD, now you can
put it on there. Yeah,
that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I may do that might be fucking annoying, but you may hear about if we have to repress, I'll totally do a Blu-ray. You know, I think.
Oh, that'd be sweet. I mean, like you say, it's the proper way of seeing it the way that you wanted to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that was the thing is that I think when their jury members watch in front of on a big screen, and they and sadly enough that is probably the best anyone's ever seen it. Like I don't think I don't even know. I'm not sure that I watched it projected in Blu-ray before, but you know, it's yeah. So that's about that. We got anything else or?
No, I mean everybody keep listening. We really appreciate it. Like us over on Facebook. You can follow us over on Twitter. We still have the YouTube channel that a lot of content has gone up.
Yeah. I put up. I got back on the old horse and I put. I think it's called Night of the Leeches up there.
Nice.
I guess that could be our New York City movie of the week. I put a bunch of the individual Bitrot Radio reviews. Where it's just like, or remember that game Concussion Boxing, where we're just fucking around. We don't know.
That real shitty.
So
yeah.
Or Dave's review of what was like Kung Fu Power or something. Yeah, well, it was just game's fucking horrible.
That's pretty much Dave's sentiment.
It's like 2 minutes. Of him.
Dave's sentiment about almost every game. This game
sucks.
I love
it or hate it.
Or the great Gianna sisters, hilarious because Dave's what a fucking ripoff. The whole review. What the fuck?
Nice.
Yeah.
Those Bitrots are really fun to do. I can't wait till we do the next one.
Yeah, they are fun.
I think we were talking about maybe a 360 or an Xbox One down the road sometime.
That would be fun.
It's hard because how do you get the games?
Well, I have a shit ton on my drive.
Nice.
On my Xbox 360. Xbox One, not so much. So we might do that one a little bit down the road whenever I have a few.
I get you. Oh, I see. Yeah.
But the 360 though, there's a shit ton of games in there, so we'd be able to play a bunch.
Cool, everyone. Just finally, anyone involved in Mark of the Beast, if you're listening, thanks. I just talked to Glenn Gabriel, did the score today, and I tagged everyone I could. Lee Raswan did the makeup effects, John Gorman, Sherry Lee, Dick Boland, Phil Hall, all those guys, everyone involved. Maggie Champagne, Ellen Youth. So, thanks, everyone. That's it for me.
Yeah, this is sort of like your acceptance speech. I forgot. Like, this is sort of your acceptance speech.
That sounds like an acceptance speech.
Yeah, I mean, this really is, because you weren't able to attend the ceremony.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to the ceremony. Yeah. If I was going to make an acceptance speech, I would just thank Worldfest for letting me be a part of that legacy.
Nice.
And, that's enough right there. But anyway, so I'm your host, Tom Seymour.
And I'm your other host, Ken Powell. Thanks, Dave.
I'm Dave Floot.
Check you later.